Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, again, this is another video that I had to pre-record while I was still sick, so my voice is still off. Again, the next, like a few videos after this will still be like that. Hopefully on Friday I will be back and I'll be able to make a video, and I will obviously not be sick by then because I'm pretty much over it. But, these videos for now will still be, while I'm still recovering from my sickness. So, today's video is going to be about the E25, and this thing is currently in store for an amazing deal of only $10. Yes, only $10 for this, and you get a bunch of other stuff in the deal as well, and the E25 is an amazing tank. I would highly recommend this deal. It's one of those tanks that's really good and always comes for a super cheap price, and this time is no different. Only $10 for this thing is quite a good deal. So, the strengths of the E25, of course, is that amazing gun on this tank. It is a super quick firing gun, very accurate as well, and has pretty good penetration to go with it. So, as you can see here, it's also a very mobile tank and a very small one, so you can get into these tricky little spots where it's hard for the enemy to even see you, spot you, hit you, anything like that. Unfortunately, though, you are, completely without armor. This tank has absolutely zero armor. Smashers can HE you from the front, SUs, ISUs, stuff like that. And you will be, you'll be suffering if you get hit by a big shell in this tank for, some HE damage. And that's something, excuse me, that you do always want to watch out for. So, other than that, the tank, though, is pretty much amazing. I mean, the only issue I have with this tank, of course, is having no turret, because there's a lot of situations where it would be amazing without the turret, with the turret, but since it has a turret, like situations like this, I would be able to get to the side and, shoot up, I can't circle this T28, is kind of what I'm trying to say. Where in a tank with a turret, I would be able to circle that T28 and, not take any damage and do a lot more damage. But it still is a good tank nevertheless. We are going to be able to farm up this Annihilator some here. And unfortunately, though, we are actually going to die here. I had some trouble getting good games in the E25 today, and I didn't have the most time. I had only like a half hour to get some games in the E25. So it was kind of a, kind of an annoying thing, because I was like, I really need to get some good games in E25, but I just don't have the time, and this was pretty much all I could get. We do have one more after here, which, don't worry, I don't die in this one. So we'll go ahead and jump into the second game here. So E25's main strengths, like I said, and weaknesses are that playstyle. In my opinion, you can camp in this tank, but I just don't think it's fun. It doesn't take the mobility advantage. I think that this tank is great for either flanking, going with the mediums, stuff like that, and you can just DPM them to death, because you have more DPM than most tanks out there on the battlefield. There's only a few tanks that really have more DPM than you, and you can usually, use your other teammates as hit points to, stay protected from them. And that's something that is really fun in this tank, is to go to like some corner of the map, on a flanking by yourself, and just completely farm up the enemy team. Because when you get in those positions, this tank is absolutely amazing. This map, though, I could have gone to the left possibly and farmed up these guys. But this map in general really isn't good for flanking. Usually you just get rushed by a few tanks that decide to go kill you, and then you're dead. But I decided to go to the hill, I decided to go to the hill instead, and it's been working out pretty much fine here. We are farming up these heavies pretty good, and there are also some meds up here that we'll be able to farm up here as soon as we clear that ARL, which we of course do. So this poor VK is running the, not the stock gun, but that 300 alpha gun that just has like zero penetration, and you have to shoot HE at everything. And we do get unlucky on this Panther here. We actually bounce him twice, but this VK here, he just has no chance. There's nothing he can do against us with that gun. It is it's a horrible gun. It's funny to play, and if you get one HE pin, but it almost never happens. So we are able to get another 2 kills there, bringing our kill count up to 4 kills. And now the only thing remaining is this Annihilator back in our spawn, who is getting bled to death. So we're trying to rush here as quick as we can, and this is what I'm talking about. The mobility on the E25 is very nice. See, we are able to already get here up to this Annihilator, and unfortunately, though, we aren't able to kill him. So yeah, that is the E25, guys. It is an amazing tank in my opinion. I think it's really fun. In game modes like Uprising, when you can get those extra abilities, the tank is actually amazing. It has like a 2-second reload with adrenaline. It's like 1.7. It is actually hilarious. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do recommend this deal not only for the E25 but the other things in this as well. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.